in moving forward in certain spaces, how do you do it? How can I do it in a better way where I'm who I am right now, sitting here in all that I am, and move forward from that space without some of the past things pulling me back?
Well, it's about focus. Focus is about conversation. It's about subject. It's about directing. But mostly it's about momentum. In other words, just catch the divergent thoughts earlier on.
Okay.
Don't let them get up ahead of steam and then try to stop them. You can't. The way you put your words together, it's really perfect. We're just going to simplify it a little bit by saying, so I am where I am. And this is the culmination of all that I've come to. Mm-hmm. And where I am is in a good place. In other words, that's really helpful because it's only in the lackful attention to what is that you start going down those paths that are not serving you. In appreciation of where you are, you always encourage the momentum down a path that does please you. Mm-hmm. So it's about either not taking score or taking score in a more positive way, looking for reasons to feel good here and now. You see, if you weren't doing that thing you do that takes you away from that, you would feel good right now. Your natural impulse is to appreciate where you are. Your natural impulse is to acknowledge the well-being that surrounds you. That's what is natural. Anything other than that is learned behavior, usually as you're trying to please someone else. Mm-hmm. So give us more about what you're reaching for here.
Okay, what am I reaching for?
Anytime someone says, how can I do something better?
Yeah.
There's a vibration there that's you're shooting yourself in the foot right there. How can I do it better than I'm doing? How can I be better than I am?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How can I be better than I am? How can I be more than I am? And there's a reverberation in that just doesn't serve you. In other words, it's that comparison.
Yeah.
What am I enjoying about now is a better way of going about it. You must be feeling some confusion about how to get your thoughts around this business of deliberate creating. Mm-hmm. Because we've encouraged you to be deliberate. Even now, we're encouraging you to say the things that feel better when you say them. It sounds even like we're saying to you, focus upon the conditions that are conducive to feeling good. But what we really want you to hear is that if you're not doing other than that, you will feel good. And so then you say, well, how can I not do that? And we say, by doing something else. By doing something else. And it really is about getting back to the basics of who you are.
Yeah.
Are you finding comfort? We're not wanting to put words into your mind or thoughts into your mind, although we do like to lead you with questions. Are you enjoying the comfort of the motion of the ship while you are in your bed?
Yes. Yes.
So, there is an environment that feels like well-being now that you're acclimated to it. And we want you to associate the rhythm of your planet, the well-being of your planet. There is so much that is pulsing in this rhythm of well-being. There's just this pulsing rhythm of well-being. You have to work pretty hard to get sideways of it. You have to watch CNN or something like that. You have to start with an earlier premise. The thing about momentum is that now that you're making that statement is evidence of a quite strong belief. And a belief is just a thought that you continue to think. Mm-hmm. And so when we say you can't get there from there, what we mean is the vibration that is at the heart of that statement will not only not give you a better statement, but it will not give you a different condition that then you could identify with different words. Say that again.
Yes.
You can't get there from there. You can't get there from there. Well, Abraham, that's not very helpful because I am there. You're saying that I am there and I can't get to where I want to be from there. And we say, exactly. Well, then what? Then just stay there. Since you can't get there from there, Do you really have any choice other than to stay there?
Okay.
You're very kind and patient people. So just stay there. And then what? Stay there and perpetuate the vibration of resistance that won't let me get to where I want to be, or diminish the vibration. How do I loosen the grip of a point of attraction that isn't serving me? Well, distraction is one way, but law of attraction will not allow you a distraction that is too deviant from the vibration that you've got going on. So I can't get there from there? Hey, Abraham, come on, give me something. I can't get there. Well, it could give you more processes, but you don't really like them that much anyway. So I can't get to where I want to be from where I am. Yeah, can't get there. Can't get there. So what do I do? Just stay there. Abraham, this isn't helpful. Just stay where I don't want to be because I can't get to where I do want to be. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all we've got. That's it. Just stay where you are until you fall asleep. And when you fall asleep, the momentum will subside. And when you wake up, you'll be in a different place. Now what are you going to do? That's the time to ask the question.
Okay.
The time to ask the question about how to get over there is when you're not clinging to here.
Yeah, okay.
And when you're not clinging to here is when there's not much momentum, which is like when you first wake up. That's your time of greatest vibrational movement. And you want to be aware of vibrational movement because behavior is sort of established. So if every day you start new and you recognize that you look to where you want to be from that fresh place of not having an active vibration so much about where you are, you'll start getting some momentum going. And then you won't want to not focus because the momentum will be that path unfolding, the realization of the path. This is a powerful technique. It's important to recognize that while you sleep, your momentum subsides. And when your momentum subsides, now your decisions about what you want to focus upon have so much more leverage because there's no resistance that is holding them back. You're more free-flowing toward what you're wanting, you see.
Yeah, okay.
So, understanding that, does it feel to you like you want to make a long list of the things that you need? So you wake up and you say, I'm awake, where's my list? What would that accomplish? Now think about it. What would that accomplish? If you make a list of what you want, if you paint a painting from a place of not having what you want, if you make a list from a place of not having what you want, and when you awaken, you pick up that list, what's it full of? It's full of the vibration. You see why you've been trying so hard? You've sort of been fighting the natural currents. Isn't it nice that when you're born, that you are usually rocked in the arms of someone who gives you a sense of well-being? So some things are more dominant, and the rhythm of well-being is dominant. You'll catch the rhythm of it again if you're not banging around so much. If you recognize that it's there, do you accept that it's there? Do you accept that the well-being is dominant? Do you accept that you have a trajectory that comes from source energy? Do you accept that you are pure, positive source energy in this physical embodiment, but that the dominance of that which you are is one of well-being, one of clarity, one of well-being, one of clarity? So when you awaken and you allow that vibration to catch hold a little bit, because you don't do that thing that diverts it or that resists it or that prevents your realization of it, it doesn't take very much of that in a day, and then another and another and another and another. Until then, you could ask the question, and what was your beginning question?
With who I am right now.
With who I am right now.
Who I am right now.
But think about the question, with who I am right now, when you've awakened and you're in that natural rhythm of who you are, who you really are. With who I am right now, now what's the question?
How do I expand from here?
How can it be otherwise? How can it be otherwise? Because law of attraction will help you to be the realizer of the next idea and the next idea and the next emotion, the next idea manifestation, the next thought manifestation, the next emotion manifestation, the next encounter manifestation, the next realization. You see how it works?
Yes, I do.
So, what was your question? Such a good question. What was it?
Well, to repeat it again.
Yeah?
Yes.
Again.
Who I am, how do I move forward? I actually did say with who I am right now.
With who I am right now.
Yeah.
With who I am right now. And who are you right now? Who are you?
Me.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you when you first awaken? Who are you before you introduce distortion? Who are you before you justify? Who are you before you rationalize? Who are you before you get defensive? Who are you before you are rebellious? Who are you? Infinite intelligence exploring the avenues of this time-space reality with the wherewithal to choose and decide and focus and accomplish and create and enjoy and experience. That's who you are, you see. Can you feel how easy it is when you get out of bed on the right foot?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it isn't so much, what you do. It's when you do what you do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when do you want to have your conversation with your lover? When you're in alignment. When do you want to have a conversation with your children? When you're in alignment. When do you want to contemplate the mysteries of the universe? When you're in alignment. It's not what you're doing. It's not how you're going about it. It's when you're doing it. It's the vibrational condition under which you do it. It's the state of being. It's the... What was your question?
Oh, you've answered it so well.
What was it?
With who I am right now.
With who I am right now. With who I am right now. With who I am right now. So you say to your lover, with who I am right now, this isn't going to go well. Run. Run. Run fast and far away. Nothing that you can say can turn this around, so run as fast as you can. With who I am right now. With who I am right now. With who I am right now. So let's say that in other ways. With who I am right now. What other ways could you say that? How I feel right now? What I got going on vibrationally right now? How much of who I am right now I am being right now?
Yeah.
How much of who I really am is happening right now? How authentic am I right now? Am I who I am right now? If you're laughing, you are. If you're joyful, you are. If you're feeling passion, you are. In other words, you can tell, can't you? And so, are you understanding the importance of timing?
Yes.
Timing.
Yes.
So, who I am right now, who I am right now, who I am right now. Well, who am I right now? Well, how do you feel right now? Well, I feel frisky. I feel eager. Mm-hmm. Well, then focus on something. Focus. That's the time to focus.
Yes.
But if you're not who you are right now, then anything you say or do, or anything you focus upon, will take you further from who you really are right now. Mm-hmm. So, if your lover is quiet, don't push him or her. Don't ask them to present themselves if they're not feeling aligned with who they really are right now. Jerry wanted all the books to say self-help from total self. Who I am right now, who I am right now. So when are you most likely to be who you are? First thing in the morning, after momentum has subsided. And then what? And then what? And then what? Then what work do you have to do? If your timing is good, and you choose to focus on who you are right now when you are really who you are right now, then law of attraction is going to increase that vibration within you. That's the momentum that you want to perpetuate. And you know that. Haven't you been in the middle of a conversation that wasn't going well, and the more you said, the worse it got, and you knew it? You knew that you were directly related to the disintegration of this relationship. It was happening right before your eyes, and you could not stop yourself. And others sort of egg you on because you're sort of in that together, but don't you sort of want to retreat into sort of a silence? Don't you want to just go back to the boat rocking thing? Yeah, good. really good.
Really good. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was helpful. Thank you.